I wouldn't believe everything you hear, Mr. Bain. And it's not his school. It's mine.
I can't believe you haven't discussed this.
Robert, look, I'm sorry. I just wanted you here to help explain to Lorraine our vision for the place.
I have a plan for my school.
Come on, Lorraine, this is your out. Work on an agreement with the LA. Robert's very impressed with what we're doing here.
And that's down to our independence.
Do you really need the grief?
Mr. Bain, I'm sorry. Michael's clearly wasted your time.
Yes, he has. And I don't appreciate being used, Michael.
Robert, please.
I'll make one observation. Schools fail not because of poor teachers or badly behaved pupils. They fail because of a lack of clear leadership and direction. And for what it's worth, I think Michael knows more about leading a school than anyone.
Michael lives in a fantasy land where private money's dirty and infects everything. It's called the 70s, but I'm way too young to remember.
Lorraine, can we just...
Here, did you get my voicemail? What can I help?
Just get him away from me for starters.
Lorraine, just listen to me. Give me a moment.
What's happened?
He wants me to give the school to the council.
What's that?
Don't pretend like you didn't know.
Come on, my office.
Thanks. Got anything stronger? Do you know, it feels like you're the only one fighting my corner here. I owe you.
I support you, Lorraine, but I'm not against Michael.
What? He went behind my back. He had no right to do that.
Have you ever considered the possibility that you're both as bad as each other?
No. In my position, you have to know you're right all the time.
Michael? He said I might lose my job if I didn't help him.
You've lost me.
Follow me.
What's going on?
Nikki, Sonia, could you leave us to it, please?
What is this?
Just look at the picture, Lorraine. This is the newspaper report from the day that we opened the school. Breathing new life into a dying community.
Yeah. And?
We did that. You and me. Council were going to knock this building down. Local kids were being bussed out miles to the new Havelock.
Yeah, I don't see how any of this is relevant.
Tariq Siddiqui. A lost kid that we turned around. His parents could never have afforded to pay for his education. Jodie Allen, now in her first term at teacher training. But look at the slogan, Lorraine, from the estate to the campus. We did that for her. Kevin Chalk, now up to now, he spent most of his life inside the care system, yet he's the brightest kid I've ever had the honour of teaching. Liberty Gordon, Jade Fleming, Phoenix Taylor, the list goes on and on. All kids whose parents have no money that Waterloo Road sent on to better things.
Michael. Cut the schmaltz. You stabbed me in the back and I'm supposed to thank you for it.
Lorraine Donnegan, aged 15. She couldn't have paid for her education. Let our kids keep their school.
Right. I want to send a letter out to all parents, then I want you to call an urgent staff meeting.
Why? What are you going to do?
That is none of your business, and I don't appreciate you giving that article to Michael.
Oh, never. He had it already. Lorraine, I think you should listen to Michael about the council. Please don't be pig-headed.
Who said I was being pig-headed? Now, just type, will ya? Right. Dear parent, it is with much thought and consideration I'm announcing today that Waterloo Road...
I want them separated.
Dynasty and Kevin's relationship is absolutely none of the school's business. If you have a problem with who your daughter is seeing, I suggest you take it up with her yourself. At home.
Well, that's just it, see. She's not at home. She's shacked up with little Lord Fauntleroy and some fat that one of your teachers gave him.
Mrs. Barry, Dynasty could do a lot worse than Kevin.
What are you trying to say about my daughter?
This conversation is over.
You'll regret this.
I doubt it.
I'm about to talk to the staff. You coming? Everyone, can I have a moment? This won't take long. Michael's convinced me that my fee-paying plan won't work.
What are you telling us?
So, from tomorrow, this is no longer Waterloo Road, but the Lorraine Donnegan Institute of Excellence.
What? What are you talking about? Is this a joke?
You swayed me, Michael. Kids like Kevin and Tarek, they can't afford a private education, so they're all out.
You can't do that.
I just did. From next term, there'll be a 100% fee-paying enrolment. Every pupil will get the benefit of my expertise, and when that generation is out there making millions, you can all pay me the respect I'm due. Now, I know some of you won't like my plan. So this afternoon, I'll be in the deputy's office. You can either sign up or collect your P45s.
Is she for real?
Just give me a minute.
Blimey, where'd you learn how to type?
Ain't my fault. Someone was leaning over my shoulder and put me off.
Going out for lunch. When I get back, I'll clear my desk.
Can she really change to fee paying just like that?
Yeah? So that's cool.
After us all trailing up here to keep Waterloo Road alive, she's killing it.
And what about the schoolhouse? The kids? Where are they going to go?
Clearly not a priority for Her Majesty.
Well, it's obvious what you're going to say to Lorraine.
Well, I don't know what I'm going to say to her. I don't want to work in a private school, but trying to find somewhere new.
The Lorraine Donnegan Institute for Excellence, where profit comes before people.
Let's go.
Oh, what?
Just don't. Aye. What? 2 of them? You're joking.
What's wrong?
Right, I want them all on that bus and back here immediately. Yeah, I'll be waiting for them. Little cow.
What's wrong?
Lula Sibby. Her and her gang of little saboteurs have gone way too far this time. You.
Get off me!
I know it was you behind things at Knox.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I poured my heart and soul into this place, and for what? For the likes of you to throw it back in my face, well, no more. This is my school, and I want you out of it. Got it? Oh, and just so you know, I'll be increasing my shares in Knox Pharmaceuticals as of tomorrow.
You can't do that!
Just you watch me. Employment lawyer on speed dial just in case. He's not precisely the type to get legal with me. Cheers. I don't care how much it's going to cost. This time next year the school's going to be paying for itself anyway.
Lula?
I assume there's a class somewhere bereft of your presence. Make your way to it immediately, please.
What? He went behind my back. He had no right
You
to...
can't tell me what to do.
Excuse me, young lady, but I think you'll find that I can, and I just have. Now off you go.
What was it? Audrey, take a seat.
Thank you.
Right, let's get to business. In or out?
I'm going to stay, what with Grantley and everything. I need this job.
I don't even need to ask, do I?
Correct.
I just don't know what to say. This is so sudden.
Actually, I'm sorry, but I won't be requiring your services next term. It's not complicated.
It won't be the same without Michael's leadership. But I suppose Waterloo Road... Sorry, the Lorraine Donnegan Institute of Excellence would be rather handy for...
Your home economics, well, it's a gimmick, and the schoolhouse doesn't quite fit in with my plans going forward.
And what about the kids who are living there already? Some of them have got nowhere else to
So
go.
I'll take that as a yes then. Good. No hard feelings, Tom.
The feeling isn't mutual.
All the best.
With the stars up in the sky.
Do you know, we are going to make one hell of a team once we clear out the deadwood.
I won't be a part of it, Lorraine. You haven't got the first idea about teachers, about what makes us tick. Especially not a teacher like Michael Byrne. It's his lifeblood, and you're destroying it. His passion, his vision.
His ego, more like.
And the Lorraine Donnegan Institute of Excellence isn't about yours.
So you'll be wanting your P45 then?
Just don't get it. This school. We're trying to build lives, not put bums on seats.
Hang on a
Don't
minute.
save it. Right? You talk about the business of education, but you don't get it. It seems there's no teaching you either.
Just take it and go. You'll be leaving with Michael?
Well, you've got one half of that right.
What?
I am leaving, but... Michael... I couldn't care less what he does.
Something happened?
You were right all along. He's always going to put his beloved job first.
You've split up. Christine, I'm sorry.
Don't pretend you have a heart, Lorraine. Everybody knows you haven't.
Is it true that you're kicking us out, miss? Guess it was only a matter of time till you gave up on us. But it don't matter, everyone does.
Not everyone.